We're going to take the example just mentioned and illustrate how you can do this with Alteryx. We're going to count how many customers fall within 5 miles of each store location. We start our workflow with two files. A store location file. It's an Alteryx native format with the extension YXDB, and the other file is a customer file in CSV format. Notice that the customers file has a latitude and longitude field associated with each of the customers. We can use this data to create spatial points for each customer, making it possible to use this data set for spatial matching. Now let's go back to the store locations. Notice how this file has a field called Spatial OBJ with a value point. That means that the records already have a point spatial object attached to them. To confirm this, we can simply add a browse tool and run the workflow. When we do this, we can see points on a map on the left. We'll use cloud-made maps as the base map layers so that we can view the map with reference map layers. But if we add a browse tool to the customers file, we'll see only tabular data, no map. So we know that this file is not spatially enabled yet. To spatially enable the file, we go to the Spatial category and select the tool called Create Points. Once connected, we identify the longitude and latitude fields in the customer file. By adding a browse tool and then running the workflow, we'll see the customers on a map. Coming back to the stores, we want to define the trade area around each store as a 5-mile radius. To create this, we add in the Trade Area tool, and we're going to specify the value of the trade area to be 5 and the units to be radius in miles. Let's bring in a browse tool so we can see the radii. Browse tools always have to be used when we're looking at the actual map objects. They're not required for looking at tabular data. We can see the trade areas here, and if we look close, we can see that there's overlap between two of the trade areas. This can actually be removed by going back to the Trade Area tool and selecting the option to eliminate overlap. When we run the workflow again, we can see that the overlap is eliminated basically by drawing a straight line on the edges where the two radii meet, getting rid of the overlap. Next, we'll use a Spatial Match tool to find the customers that fall within the 5-mile radii around the stores.